K1WXY.
Good morning, Barry.
KC2LED, 73360.
730, IBO, 59 for the weather net.
Hey, whoa, about there.
K1WER, K1WER, W1KAW.
W1KW, K1W. Yeah, good morning again, Ken. You're sounding great. All the signals are way up this morning. You do great work.
Yeah, the band is definitely working today. Would you like to do the honors?
It will be a great pleasure to do this. I'm looking forward to it, Ken. Thank you. KC1KZ, K1WR. Good morning, Joan.
Good morning, Dave. KC1KZ. Good morning, Ken.
Morning, Joan.
Morning, Joni.
Good morning, Joan.
Number 17, Joni. Good morning, John. 1-4.
Hey, Joan, did you get two for your WT1B, Frank?
I did get two, thank you.
Number 6, 710.
WCC. Hey, Henry.
Morning, Dick.
And course 5-9, John.
Got you on the list, Joe.
How's your other?
Okay, so far I have 28, 5, 55, 3, 14, 59, 17, 2, 27, and 6. Anyone else?
2-9er, W1HHK.
2-3, K1BPR, 2-3.
2, 9, and 2, 3 added.
It looks good there, Sarge, on the YouTube.
Okay, I think we'll start early this morning, calling the New England WEeather Net. Good morning, this is KC1KZ, today's net control for the New England WEeather Net, which meets Monday through Saturday at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time on 3906 kilohertz. The New England WEeather Net was founded in 1955 and gathers weather data from the amateur radio stations interested in the subject. New stations are welcome. Just call with your call sign and whatever weather data you have available. Again, today's net control, KC1KZ. My name is Joan. I'm located in West Falmouth, Massachusetts. This is session number 21,645 for Friday, February 21st, 2025. I'll take check-ins at this time. Please call with your number first, then your call sign. So far, we have 28, 5, 55, 3, 14, 59, 17, 2, 27, 6, 29, and 23. Anyone else?
Number 10, WE1C.
Okay, good morning, John.
60, KA1BNO.
All right, in 60, we'll stop there, and we'll go ahead with the list here. Number 28 is first, and that's K1WER, Dave in Nashville, New Hampshire. Good morning again, Dave.
Hey, good morning again, Joan. Good morning to all on the net. Nashville, New Hampshire, currently 20 degrees, barometer 29.91, rising. Winds are northwest 5, gust 15, sky cover 10, gradient 32 over 10, and nothing in the bucket. How'd you do, Joan?
Great copy, Dave. Nashville, New Hampshire, 20 degrees, barometer 29.91, rising. Winds northwest at 5, gusting to 15, sky is at 10. 32 over 10 and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in, Dave. Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, Joan. Thanks for doing that. We sure do appreciate it. Serves it all around. K1WR. Make it a great one.
Okay, let's see. Next up is number 5, W1KAW, Ken in Marston's Mills. Good morning, Ken.
K1WCC, W1KAW. Good morning, Joan. Good morning to the net, and good morning to all listening. Temperature in Marston's Mills, 23 degrees. Barometer 29.86 and rising. Winds north 3, 10-minute gust 5, 24-hour peak wind speed 13. Sky cover of 10. Temperature high-low 32 over 16. A trace of liquid in the rain gauge from a dusting of snow. I also have Mount Washington's report with current temperature at 1 degree. That's 1 on the plus side. Barometer actual reading 23.33 and rising. Winds northwest 3, 9, 10-minute gust 5, 2, 24-hour peak wind speed 5, 7. Visibility is limited to 1/16 of a mile in light snow, freezing fog, and blowing snow. Temperature high-low 19 over 01 in the rain gauge 0.02 liquid, which includes the melt from 0.4 inches of new snow and a wind chill of -28 degrees Fahrenheit. K1KZ, I'm sorry, John, tongue-tied this morning. KC1KZ, W1KAW, and relay for Mount Washington, North Conway, New Hampshire.
Thank you, Ken. Marston's Mills, 23 degrees. Barometer 29.86 and rising. Winds north at 3, gusting to 5 with a peak wind speed of 13. Sky cover is 10. 32 over 16 for the high-low. Trace of liquid from a dusting of snow. Mount Washington, 1 degree. Barometer 23.33 rising. Winds northwest at 39, gusting to 52 with a peak wind speed of 57. Visibility is limited to 1/16 of a mile with light snow, freezing fog, and blowing snow. 19 over 01 for the gradient. 0.02 of liquid, which includes the melt from 0.4 inches of snow, and a wind chill of -28. Thanks for checking in, Ken. Have a good day.
QSO, Joan, thanks for taking my day to have a good day and a good net, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. 7-3, KC1KZ, W1KAW.
7-3. Next up, KC1KEY, Dan in Harwich, Mass. Good morning.
Good morning, Joan, and everybody on the net. The temperature in Harwich is 26 degrees. Barometer 29.76 and rising. Wind indicating north at 5. Peak gust of 24. The sky is an 8 over 10. And the gradient is 33 over 19 and nothing in the bucket. QSL?
Yes, good copy. 26 degrees in Harwich, Mass. Barometer 29.76 rising. Winds north at 5 with a peak gust of 24. Sky cover is an 8. 33 over 19 for the gradient and no precipitation. Thanks, Dan. Have a good day. Okay, next up is number 3. That's KB1TLR, Barry in Brewster, Mass. Good morning, Barry.
KC1KZ, KB1TLR. Good morning, Johnny. Good morning to everyone who can copy. Temperature in Bruce this morning, 26 degrees. Barometer is at 29.75 and rising rapidly. Wind is out of the northwest at 8, gusting to 1/8. Peak of 1/8. Sky cover of 10. Temperature high-low of 32 over 19. In the rain gauge is 0.02, which includes the melt from 0.3 inches of new snow and 0.3 inches remaining on the ground. KB1TLR back to net control, and I will stand by for your weather, gentlemen.
Okay, very good. Brewster, Mass. Barry reports 26 degrees. Barometer 29.75, rising rapidly. Winds northwest at 8. Gusting to 18 with a peak gust of 18. Sky cover is 10. 32 over 19 for the gradient. 0.02 of liquid, which includes the melt from 0.3 inches of new snow with 0.3 inches of snow remaining on the ground. And I'll give you my weather now from this station in West Falmouth. I have 23 degrees. barometer 29.87 and rising. Winds northeast at 6. Clear skies, 32 over 19, and a trace of snow.
Hey, Joan, KC1KZ reporting 23 degrees. Barometer 29.87 and rising. Wind is northeast at 6. Sky is clear. Temperature low at 32 over 19 and a trace of snow.
Thanks, Barry. Have a good day.
Thank you, Johnny. Have a great night and a good day. Say hi to Mark. KB1 TLR 73.
Thank you. Will do. Okay, next up, let's see, is K1WXY, Seth in Milford, Maine. Good morning.
Good morning, Joan, and all the weather women out there collecting the data, and everyone listening, too. Dam conditions are quite good today. Milford conditions, temperature 22, barometer 29.74. Hold on, just rising. That's rising. Wind northeast 7, gusting to 9. Peak 24-hour gust 1.5. Sky cover 10. Temperature gradient 30 over 0. No new precipitation. And 13.0 inches of snowpack. I'll copy, Joan. Over.
Good copy. 22 degrees in Milford, Maine. Barometer 29.74 and rising. Winds northeast at 7, gusting to 9 with a peak wind speed of 15. Sky is a 10. 30 over 0. No new precipitation with 13 inches of snowpack remaining on the ground. Thanks for checking in, Steph. Have a good weekend.
Oh, you're welcome, Joan. You have a good weekend, too.
Thanks. Next up, let's see, is number 59, BE9 BOO2 in Cross Creek, New Brunswick. Good morning.
Yes, KC1KZ, BE9BOO. Morning, Joe. Morning to all those on the net. Current temperature in Cross Creek is 17 degrees. Barometric pressure 29.71 and steady. Winds are currently 8 miles an hour out of the west, gusting to 11. We have a cloud cover of 9. Temperature gradient of 28 over 17, and no new precip. Now copy.
Good copy. 17 degrees in Cross Creek, New Brunswick. Barometer 29.71 and steady. Winds west at 8, gusting to 11. Sky is a 9. 28 over 17 for the gradient, and no new precipitation. Thanks for checking in, Stu. Have a good weekend.
Roger, you too, John.
7-3. Next up is number 17, KB1 SDA, Joe in East Corinth, Vermont. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Oops, lost my foot there. Good morning, Joni. Good morning to everybody on the net. Present temperature here in East Corinth, 12. Barometer 3001 and rising. Winds out of the west at 4, high gust of 9. Skies overcast 10. Gradient 26 over 12. And for the second day in a row, no precip. How copy?
Good copy. 12 degrees in East Corinth, Vermont. Barometer 30.01 and rising. Winds out of the west at 4, gusting to 9. Sky is a 10. 26 over 12 for the gradient, and no precipitation. Thanks for checking in, Joe. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, Joni, and have a great day, everybody. KB1FTA.
Thanks. Okay, next up, WT1D, Frank in Summerfield, Florida. Good morning, Frank.
Hey, good morning, Joan, and everybody on the net. Hopefully you're copying me, so I'm a broken antenna here. It's a cool 37 degrees in Summerfield, Florida. 37. Barometer 30.39 rising. 3039 rising. Winds are north at 6, gusting to 14. North at 6, gusting to 14. The sky is clear. Gradient 6.4 over 3.7. 6.4 over 3.7 with nothing in the gauge. I'll copy, Joan. WT1B.
Thank you, Frank. 37 degrees in Summerfield, Florida. Barometer 30.39 and rising. Winds north at 6, gusting to 14. Clear skies. 64 over 37 and nothing in the gauge. Thanks, Frank. Have a really good weekend.
You too. Take care, Johnny. WT1B clear.
Thanks. Next up is Number 27, K1WCC, Henry in East Falmouth, Massachusetts. Good morning, Henry.
Morning, Joan, and good morning to the net. Here in East Falmouth, correction, 21 degrees, 2-1. Barometer reads 29.85 and rising. Winds are west at 4. We had a peak 24-hour gust of 19er. Skies are clear. 3-2 over 1/8 for the gradient. Then we had a dusting of snow last night. Very little. Back to net, K1WCC.
Thank you, Henry. 21 degrees in East Falmouth. Barometer 29.85 and rising. Winds west at 4 with a peak gust of 19. Clear skies. 32 over 18 for the gradient and a dusting of snow. Thanks, Henry. Have a good day.
You as well, Joan.
Thanks. Next up is number 6, N1PRM, Jeff in Prospect, Maine. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, Joan. And good morning to the net. Our temperature here in Prospect, Maine is 23.23. Dew point, barometer, 29.77 and rising rapidly. Wind is out of the west-northwest at 8, gusts to 24. Sky is at 10. Gradient 31 over 22. And nothing new. Back to you, Joan, in 1 p.m.
Okay, Jeff in Prospect, Maine reports in at 23 degrees. Barometer 29.77, rising rapidly. Winds west-northwest at 8, gusting to 24. Sky is at 10. 31 over 22. And no precipitation. Thanks for checking in, Jeff. Have a good day.
7-3, and 1 p.m.
7-3. Next up, let's see, is number 29, WA1, HHK, Steve in Phillips, Maine. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning to the net. WA1, HHK in Phillips, Maine. We have 20 degrees, plus 20, 20. Barometer 29.78 quality. That was a sneeze break. Winds northwest 5, gust to 11. Sky cover of 10, Gradient of 33 over 20, 33/20, and 26 inches left on the out in the driveway. Back to go.
Okay, 20 degrees in Phillips, Maine. Barometer 29.78 and falling. Winds northwest at 5, gusting to 11. Sky cover is 10. 33 over 20 for the gradient, and 26 inches of snow remaining on the ground. Thanks for checking in, Steve. You have a good weekend.
Same to you, Joe.
Thanks. Next up is number 23, K1DPR, Paul in Amherst, New Hampshire. Good morning.
Good morning, John. In Amherst, New Hampshire, the temperature is 19 degrees. The barometer is 29.93, rising. The wind is out of the west at 14, gusts to 18. The sky is a 7. The gradient was 30 over 11. And I have 0 precip in the bucket. K1 VPR, back to you.
Could you give me your wind again, please?
Sure. The wind is out of the west at 14, gusts to 18.
Very good, thank you. 19 degrees in Amherst, New Hampshire. Barometer 29.93, rising. Winds west at 14, gusting to 18. Sky is a 7. 30 over 11, and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Next up is number 10, WE1C, John in Holden, Massachusetts. Good morning.
Good morning, Joan. Good morning, Net. Temperature in Holden this morning is 17. Barometer is 29.90 rising. That's 29.90 rising. Wind is indicated west-southwest at 3, gusting to 5. 24-hour peak gust of 14. Sky is clear. Temperature gradient 30 over 8. That's 30 over 8. And nothing in the rain gauge. Back to you, Joan, WE1C.
Thank you, John. From Holden, Massachusetts, John reports 17 degrees. Barometer 29.90 rising. Winds west-southwest at 3, gusting to 5 with a peak wind speed of 14. What's your sky cover, John?
Sky is clear, 0.
Thank you. Sky cover is clear, 30 over 8, and nothing in the gauge. Thanks, John. You have a good day.
Thanks, Joan. 7-3. Have a great day. WE1C.
Thanks. This is KC1KZ for the New England WEeather Net, and I've got one more, and then I'll take a numerous. KA1BNO. Dan in Warwick, Rhode Island. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Joan. I have 20 degrees. Barometer 29.86 in steady. Wind is out of the northeast at 7 with a gust of 11. Sky cover is 10. Graduate temperature 34 over 20 and 0 in the rain gauge.
Okay, 20 degrees in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Barometer 29.86 and steady. Winds out of the northeast at 7, gusting to 11. Sky is a 10. 34 over 20 and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
You too, Joe.
Thanks. KC1KZ to the New England WEeather Net, standing by for check-ins.
Number 1, K1GHC.
Number 9, KX1C.
35, K1RTO.
Okay, we'll go with those three, starting with George in Ringe, New Hampshire. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Joan, and good morning to everybody else listening. Here in Ringe, New Hampshire, we have 15 degrees. Barometer of 29.97, rising. Wind is out of the northwest at 6, gusting to 2.6. Sky cover is a 4. Temperature gradient is 27 over 5, 0.5, and nothing in the rain gauge. QSL?
Yes, good copy. 15 degrees in Ringe, New Hampshire. Barometer 29.97, rising. Winds northwest at 6, gusting to 26. Sky is a 4, 27 over 5 for the gradient, and no precipitation. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you as well, Joan. 7-3, K1GHC.
7-3. Next up is KX1C, Gene in McCoy. Good morning, Gene.
And good morning to you, Joan, and everyone else listening. 23 degrees here in Wacoit. 2-3. Barometer is 29.86 and rising. 29.86 rising. Winds are northwest at 4. Northwest at 4. Had a peak gust of 13. Peak gust of 1-3. Sky is clear. Sky is clear. 33 for the high. 17 for the low. 3.3 over 1.7. In the rain gauge is melt, 0.02 melt, and that includes the melt from 0.20 of new snow. 0.2 inches of new snow, which is still on the ground. Back to you, Joan, KX1C.
Thank you, Gene. From McCoy, Gene reports 23 degrees, barometer 29.86 and rising. Winds northwest at 4, gusting to with a peak gust of 13. Sky is clear. 33 over 17 for the gradient. 0.02 of liquid melt from 0.2 inches of new snow with 0.2 inches of snow remaining on the ground. Thanks, Gene. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Joan. Talk to you later. KX1C.
Thanks. Okay, next up, let's see, is number 35, SK1RTO, Scott in Brentwood, New Hampshire. Good morning.
Good morning, Joan, and good morning to the net. In Brentwood, current temperature is 21 degrees. Barometer 29.76 and rising. Wind is southwest at 5, gusting to 12. Sky cover of 10. Gradient is 3.3 over 1.9 and no new precip. Back over to you, Joan. KC1KZ, K1RTO.
Okay, Scott in Brentwood, New Hampshire reports in at 21 degrees, barometer 29.76 and rising. Wind southwest at 5, gusting to 12. Sky cover is 10, 33 over 19, and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in, and nice to have you on board.
Thanks, Joan. Have a good day.
You have a good day as well. Anybody waiting? KC1KZ for the New England WEeather Net. Okay, I have an internet report here from Madisonville, Tennessee. John's reporting in. KF5 UMC. Good morning to you, John. You're listening. 16 degrees. Barometer 30.31 steady. Winds out of the north at 5. Sky is clear. 27 over 16 and nothing in the gauge. This is KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. New England Weather Net, standing by for check-ins. Please call. Okay, that's Rich in Jimthorpe, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning to the net. I was just curious to know if I could check in with 4 watts here. Here in Jimthorpe, it's currently 15 degrees, 15. The barometer is 30.15 and rising rapidly. 3015 and rising rapidly. The winds are northwest at 3, northwest at 3, peak 24-hour gust of 11, gust of 11. The sky is a 7, sky 7. The high low, 18 over 13, 18 over 13. An additional inch of snow for a total now on the ground, about 3 inches. Additional inch, 3 inches on the ground. QSL, Joe?
Yes, I think I got it here. You're a little light this morning, but 15 degrees in Jimthorpe, Pennsylvania. Barometer 30.15, rising rapidly. Winds northwest at 3, gusting to 11. Sky is a 7. 18 over 13. 1 inch of new snow with 3 inches of snow on the ground. QSL?
QSL, Joe. Perfect out here. A nice day today and a nice weekend. This is Rich, KC3MO, Jimthorpe, 73.
73. You have a good weekend as well. Anybody waiting? New England Weather Net. Okay, I have a report here from N1 MLS. Good morning, John, if you're listening. Hope you have a good weekend up there. 24 degrees in Matthias, Maine. Barometer 29.68 and rising. Winds east-northeast at 6. Sky is a 10. 35 over 14 and no precipitation with 8 inches of snow remaining on the ground. This is KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. Okay, 49 is WA1 KGG. Tom in Acushnet, Mass. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Joe, and all from Acushnet. 1 degree, 29.87, right, rapidly, west at 5, sky is clear, gradient 3 degrees over 1, 4, no
Thank you, Tom. From Acushnet, Tom reports in at 21 degrees, barometer 29.87, rising rapidly. Winds west at 5, clear skies, 33 over 14, and nothing in the gauge. Thanks, Tom. Have a good day.
Thanks, John.
Okay, anybody waiting? New England Weather Net. KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in.
15 or K1DJ.
Good morning, Martha. Go right ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Joan, and good morning, everyone. Here in Mashpee, 21 degrees, barometer 29.83 and rising. Winds northeast 1 to 3, clear sky, gradient 3.3 over 1.7, and a dusting of new snow, and I have not melted it. Thanks, Joan. Have a good day, K1 DJ.
Okay, Martha and Mashpee reports in at 21 degrees, barometer 29.83 rising. Winds northeast at 1, dusting to 3, clear skies. 33 over 17 for the gradient and a dusting of new snow. Thanks, Martha. Have a good day. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net. New England WEeather Net standing by for check-in. 56 is KG2, ATM, Ben, and Bath, New York. Morning. KG2, ATM, Ben, go ahead with your weather. 56, okay, and what's your call sign, please?
56 is Whiskey 7, Alfalfa Foxtrot. Whiskey 7, Alfalfa Foxtrot.
Copy that. I have you at 57, W7, AAF, and this is Matt in Dayton, Massachusetts. Good morning.
Roger, mine is 56. The temperature is 21. The pressure is 29.94. 29.94. The wind is northwest 9 miles an hour with the 18 gust. Northwest 9 with a 1/8 gust. The high temperature was 32. The low is 13. 13. No rain and there was no dew. Precip to report. Back to net control.
Okay, let's see. 21 degrees in Dayton, Massachusetts. Barometer 29.94 rising. Winds west-northwest at 9 with a peak gust of 18. Gradient is 32 over 13 and no new precipitation. Thanks for checking in. You have a good day.
Thank you. SEM3, W7AAS.
Okay, anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net.
Number 42.
Okay, 42 is WA1, LWC, Pete, Massachusetts. Good morning.
Morning, John. Let's see, we have 19 degrees here in Upton, 19 degrees. Barometer is 29.81 and rising, 29.81 and rising. The wind is from the west at 7, from the west at 7 with a max of 9, max at 9. The sky is clear, and the gradient is 34 over 19, 34 over 19. QSL?
Yes, good copy. 19 degrees in Upton, Massachusetts. Barometer 29.81 and rising. Winds west at 7, gusting to 9. Sky is clear and 34 over 19 for the gradient. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
Hey, you too, Joan. Thanks. WA1 LWC now clear.
Thank you. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net. Okay, I have a report here from Ray in Friendsville, Tennessee. Good morning, Ray, if you're listening. Hope you have a fine weekend. The temperature there in Friends Hill, Tennessee is 13 degrees. Barometer 30.29 and rising. Winds out of the north at 5. Clear sky, 30 over 12 for the gradient. No rain in the bucket. A trace of new snow and patchy snow remaining on the ground. This is KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. Okay, let's see. We'll go down the roll call here a little bit. W2 GLS Greg, Jersey.
Number 45, WW1WX.
Okay, number 45 is Steve in Putnam, Connecticut. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Joan. Everybody on frequency. Current temperature, Putnam, 19 degrees. Barometer, 29.74 and rising. Winds are out of the west-northwest at 3, gusting to 17. Skies are clear. Gradient is 3-4 over 8 and 0 precip. Over.
Okay, 19 degrees in Putnam, Connecticut. Barometer 29.74 rising. West-northwest at 3, gusting to 17. Clear sky, 34 over 8 and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
Hey, you have a good weekend too. 7-3, WW1WX.
Thank you, 7-3. Anybody waiting? New England Weather Net. Okay, let's see. We'll go back to the roll call here. W1SOO, Greg, Boynton Beach, Florida. W1AYS, Jack, Madawaska, Maine. K1GC, Douglas, Steel Cove, Maine. WI1I, Bernie, Walworth, Rhode Island.
KC1KZ, WI1I. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Bernie. Go right ahead.
Temperature in Warwick, 22. Barometer, 29.80 and rising. Wind is from the northwest at 4, gusting to 14. Sky 10, overcast. Gradient 3-2 over 1-6. No new precip, and about 0.50, half an inch still on the ground. How'd you copy, John?
Yeah, I got a good copy here. 22 degrees in Walworth, Rhode Island. Barometer 29.80 rising. Winds northwest at 4, gusting to 14. Sky cover is 10. 32 over 16. No new precipitation and 0.5 inches remaining on the ground. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
Thank you very much, Joan. 73. Have a good weekend yourself.
Number 7.
Thanks. Okay, number 7 is added to the list. Anyone else?
Number 7.
Joan, number 40.
Okay, 7 and 40 are on the list. Anyone else? All right, W2GLS, Greg, Chester, New Jersey, good morning.
Top of the morning to you, Joan. W2GLS here. I have a chilly 15 degrees, 1-5er. Barometer 30.06, rising rapidly. Wind northwest gusting to 15. Clear skies, temperature gradient high low 22, 22, over 11, 1, 1. 1 inch of new snow, a total of 2 inches of snow on the ground. Back to you, Joan.
Okay, in Chester, New Jersey, 15 degrees, barometer 30.06, rising rapidly. Winds northwest at 15, clear sky, 22 over 11 for the gradient. 1 inch of new snow and 2 inches of snow remaining on the ground. Thanks for checking in, Greg. You have a good weekend.
Okay, Joan, you have a good weekend as well. W2GLS clear.
Thanks. Okay, let's see. Next up is number 40, WA1JRC, Jeremy in East Falmouth, Massachusetts. Good morning.
John, good morning to you, and good morning everybody who copied. This morning here in East Falmouth, we have a temperature of 21 degrees. Barometer is 29.86 and rising. Wind is out of the north-northeast at 3, gusts up to 6, peak in the last 24 hours of 21. Clear sky, temperature high-low of 32, over 16, and a very light dusting of snow on the ground.
Okay, 21 degrees in East Falmouth. Barometer 29.86 and rising. Winds north-northeast at 3, gusting to 6 with a peak wind speed of 21. Skies are clear. 32 over 16 for the gradient and a light dusting of snow on the ground. Thanks, Jeremy. Have a really good day.
Thank you, Joan. You have a great day and a great weekend.
Thanks. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net.
32, KC1, SDX.
Okay, 32 is Sean in North Berwick, Maine. Good morning.
Good morning, Joan. Good morning, Net. Currently 18 degrees in North Berwick. Barometer 29.37 rising. Wind 4 miles per hour out of the southwest. Sky covers a 10. Gradient 36 over 17 and no precip. QSL.
Yeah, good copy. 18 degrees in North Berwick, Maine. Barometer 29.37 and rising. Wind southwest at 4. Sky cover is 10. 36 over 17 for the gradient and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Joan. You too. 7-3.
7-3. Anybody waiting? KC1, KZ, the New England WEeather Net. New England WEeather Net standing by for check-in. Okay, let's see. We'll go back to the roll call here for a little bit. N1VTD, Bob, with Tisbury, Massachusetts. KB1, KCA, Jim, East Lyme, Connecticut. WA1, YZN, Bruce, Swansea, New Hampshire. KD1J, Kevin, Wallingford, Connecticut. K1Q2, Kent, Ware, New Hampshire. WV1 HKY, Scott, Acton, Maine.
Number 22, KB1 KCA.
Okay, that's Jim in East Lyme, Connecticut. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Joan. Here in East Lyme, it is 20 degrees, 20. The barometer is 330.00 rising, 30 even rising. The wind is from the northwest at 12, gusting to 20. Northwest at 12, gusting to 20. Sky is clear, clear. The gradient is 33 over 15, 33 over 15. No new precipitation, nothing new, but 1 inch on the ground, 1 inch on the ground. KC1 KZ, KB1 KCA.
Thank you, Jim. East Lyme, Connecticut, 20 degrees. Barometer 30 even and rising. Winds northwest at 12, gusting to 20. Clear sky. 33 over 15. No new precipitation, but 1 inch of snow remaining on the ground. Thanks for checking in, Jim. You have a good weekend.
Thanks, Joan. You do the same.
Thank you. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net. Okay, I'm going to go back to the roll call here. K1QQ, Kent, where? N1CJL, Jim, Norwood, Vermont. W1JGR, John, Pembroke, Mass. K1 FRC, Steve, Beacon Falls, Connecticut. KE1CN, Scott, Wareham, Massachusetts. K1TL, Tom, Tiverton, Rhode Island. KB1 ZSW, Harry, Hanson, Massachusetts. This is KC1KZ for the New England WEeather Net, standing by for check-in. N1XY, Roger, Nashua, New Hampshire. KB4, PLH, Charles, McIntosh, Florida. KC1, LED, Philip, Bangor, Maine. K1CB, Charlie, Pecasset, Massachusetts. KB1, UET, Blair, Lubeck, Maine. KB2, UDP, Danny, Sable Fork, New York. W3, DCS, Dawn, Lincoln, Delaware.
Good morning, John. W3DC here.
Oh, good morning, Dawn. Go right ahead.
Good morning, Annette. Dawn in Lincoln. 24 degrees, 24. Barometer 30.22 and rising. Wind is out of the northwest at 4, gusts to 7, 24-hour peak of 15. Sky is clear. Gradient 31 over 24 and 0 in range gauge.
Yeah, great copy. 24 degrees in Lincoln, Delaware, barometer 30.22 rising. Winds northwest at 4, gusting to 7 with a peak wind speed of 15. Clear sky, 31 over 24, nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in. Have a good weekend.
You too, John. Good copy. 73 to all. 73 DCS.
73. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net. New England WEeather Net standing by for check-in.
Good morning, Joan. 19er.
Good morning, Bob. Go right ahead.
Okay, Joan. Good morning to you. Good morning, all. West Tisbury. 22 degrees this morning. Barometer 29.90 rising. Winds are calm. Sky is clear. High low 35 over 22 and no new precip. Back to you, Joan.
Okay, in West Tisbury, Bob reports in at 22 degrees, barometer 29.90 rising. Winds are calm, sky is clear, 35 over 22, and nothing in the gauge. Thanks for checking in, Bob. Have a good day.
Take care, Joan. Talk to you soon. M1BTB.
Okay. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net. KC1KZ for the New England WEeather Net, standing by for check-in.
Number 50, N1XY.
Okay, N1XY is Roger in Nashville, New Hampshire. Good morning.
Good morning, N1XY here in Nashville, New Hampshire. The temperature is 18 degrees. The wind is, if I can get it up on my phone here. Wind is 10 miles per hour out of the northwest. Wind is northwest 10 miles an hour. And the barometric pressure is 29.94, and rising. QSL?
Yes, good copy, Roger. 18 degrees in Nashville, New Hampshire, barometer 2994 rising, and winds northwest at 10. Great to hear from you, Roger. You take care. Have a good weekend.
You too. N1XY clear.
Thanks. Anybody waiting? New England WEeather Net. KC1KZ to the New England WEeather Net, standing by for check-in. New England WEeather Net, standing by for check-in. New England WEeather Net, standing by for check-in. KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in.
38.
Okay, number 38 is N1CJL, Jim in Norwich, Vermont. Good morning.
Morning, Joan. N1CJL. In Norwich, 16 at 16 degrees. 30.13 steady. 30.13 steady. East 2, gust 1-3. East 2, gust 1-3. Sky is a 6. Sky 6. 2-7 over 1-6. 2-7 over 1-6. Trace of snow. Trace of snow. 16 on the ground. That's 1-6 on the ground. QSL?
Yes, good copy. 16 degrees in Norwich, Vermont. Barometer 30.13 steady. Winds east at 2, gusting to 12. Sky is a 6. 27 over 16 for the gradient. A trace of snow and 16 inches of snow remaining on the ground.
QSL, you cleared a copy 38 Alpha.
Need a copy.
Sheffield Heights is +8 degrees. 2997 rise. 2997 rise. East 7, gust 2-3. 7, gust 2-3. Sky 10, moderate snow. Sky 10, moderate snow. 2-2 over +8. That's 2-2 over +8. 2 inches new snow. 2 inches new snow. 40 inches plus on the ground. That's 40 inches plus on the ground. QSL?
Yes, good copy. 8 degrees in Sheffield Heights, Vermont. Barometer 29.97 rising. Winds east at 7, gusting to 23. Sky is a 10 with moderate snow. 22 over an 8. 2 inches of new snow and 40 inches of snow remaining on the ground.
Yeah, well, my guess, Joan, is it's far more than 40, but the snow stake doesn't really work after 40. You cleared a copy 38 Bravo.
Okay, yes, cleared a copy.
Okay. Unfortunately, you faded on me, but I think you're ready. 38 Bravo, Gardner, Mass. 1-3, that's 13 degrees. 2981 rise. 2981 rise. South 7, gust 2-5. South 7, gust 2-5. Sky is a 10. Sky 10. 30 over 1-3. That's 30 over 1-3 degrees. No precip data. I have no precip data. There's 8 inches on the ground. 8 on the ground. QSL?
Okay, yes. Gardner, Massachusetts, 13 degrees. Barometer 29.81 and rising. Wind south at 7, gusting to 25. Sky is a 10. 30 over 13 for the gradient. No new precipitation reported, and 8 inches of snow remaining on the ground. Thanks for checking in. You take care. Have a good weekend.
Yep, thanks, Joan. N1CJL.
Okay, anybody waiting? This is KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net.
Number 48.
Okay, 48 is KB1 ZSW, Harry in Hampton, Massachusetts. Good morning.
Good morning. Currently we have 22 degrees out. The barometer is 29.89 and rising. Winds are out of the west-southwest at 3 miles an hour, gusting to 5. The sky is clear. There's no precipitation in the rain gauge. The gradient was 28 over 11, and the skies are clear.
Okay, 22 degrees in Hampton, Massachusetts. Barometer 29.89 and rising. Winds west, southwest at 3, gusting to 5. Clear skies. 28 over 11 for the gradient, and no new precipitation. Thanks for checking in. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Okay, 7-3.
7-3. Anybody waiting? New England Weather Net. KC1KZ for the New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. New England Weather Net, standing by for check-in. Okay, well, this will be our final call-up. If anyone would like to check in, please call now. Okay, this has been session number 21,645 for Friday, February 21st, 2025. I want to thank all those 40 stations for providing this information. The frequency is now returned to general use and the net is closed. This is KC1KZ, 73 go.
73, Joan. Have a nice weekend.
Thanks, you as well.